So there's many different discussions, like for example, some good discussions are saying what type of federal force is needed. Should we have something, organization like FEMA, a national wildfire, all those things we're looking at. But what we need is we can't just bring a solution to one problem. What we want to do is understand the emergencies from the ground up. Then you look at what type of response is needed. I'm also going to be looking at the example of Germany, which I'm very interested in. It allows for a civilian response force at the local level, where we could actually support. So I want to look at where does the federal government need to be. It's easy to say, when I say easy, is it takes time to build up a national level force. Can you do it? Yes. You put the resources into it. But is it the right way to do it, though? Because at the end of the day, it'll take days to respond. Do we need something at a national level? Yes, we do. What type? We need to figure that piece out. Because, for example, remember I said that we have to have the right resource at the right place at the right time? So we have to look at is what we need immediately and what capabilities are needed at the provincial level and at the federal level so that there's no gap in response. And we're looking at potentially enhancing a program where we could use a civilian response for, where we have at the federal level, control at the federal level, but held at the provincial level, a response force that can do type 2 wildfires, respond to floods or other emergencies. And then at the end of the day, yes, I believe that we will have something that's going to be at the federal level of a response force. I can't give you the answer just yet because it's important for us to really work at the ground level to get a better understanding of what those needs are, because ultimately whatever we had at the provincial or the federal level has to respond to the emergency. We need to get that right. Then once we have it, we're going to stress test it. So we're going to conduct exercises to see what works. So this is where we can try out different ideas. When somebody says, hey, here's the type of response force we need to do, say, okay, if we had something like this, how do we respond? And then we get to stress test it properly. I'll give you an example of what concerns me. We had wildfires, we had floods, and we immediately went into hurricanes. Imagine if we had a massive earthquake that happened at the same time. Right? That's that level of thinking that we're going through. And we need to stress test the system in a significant way to making sure that we have that. That's how seriously we are taking things.